I have a neighbor, and this sumbitch is so crazy. Like, this dude really has like 8 different colors on his house. Like, the house was dark green, painted it lime green. Now it's like a blue something. And it was funny because my roommate's friends, she came up, she was like, "Oh, that looks like a Lego house." And I was like, I did used to play with Legos when I was small, and I remember the different color windows that I used to plug into the little pieces and shit. And it was fucking crazy because I'm like, this sumbitch really does have a fucking Lego house. It was really weird, and it's still weird, but I mean, the guy is just crazy. Like, I mean, he thinks like the king and queen of England is like gods and shit. It's fucking weird. The reason why we know he's crazy because Celia and Jeremiah used to play with their kids, but then all of a sudden their kids were gone, and we're like, okay, dude, so what happened? Now at this time, me and him was still in like we still talked, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, so he told me that his wife left him. She left his ass. It took the kids, all the shit in the house. Dude pretty much stays there with like nothing. Now who the fuck is paying these bills is beyond me. But apparently this motherfucker got like, you know, some family with some money, because, you know, all kinds of little Audis and shit be whipping up over there. But it's wild though, because they all like pay for his own little, like that house is like his little terrarium or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they pay for it and just treat it as that. Like, they come and cut the grass every now and then. They'll pay the bills and just leave him there. And it's funny because I want to say he's content there. It's so awkward. But it's even more funny because, like, the kids is gone and everything. And it's just like, it got to a point to where I was like, he was talking to me one day and I realized what kind of, you know, how screwed up he was. And I told him, I said, dude, don't say anything else to me. Like, ever. This man told me that Asians should be in Asia, blacks should be in Africa. He told me Mexicans and Latinos should be in Mexico. Who should be in America was the Indians and white people. And the other one, he should be in there. I asked him about himself. And I'm like, well, where do you fit in? Do you know what this, and he's from fucking Pakistan, right? But do you know where he told me he should be? In Europe with the king and queen. Right, the prince, you know, them and all them, that's where he should be. For some reason, he feels like he's one of them, and it was just really odd to me. Like, dude, you are screwed up. Like, this dude is really fucked in the head. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone just stuck like a big mandingo right into his skull. Like, it's really crazy. But anyway, so, like I said, at that moment when he told me that, I was like, alright, dude, you cannot say anything to anybody on this side of your property line, because I swear for God, please do. Just do it and see what happens. But he hasn't since. He hasn't said anything else. He waved a couple times, but that's only because he thought we were waving at him. So the best way to deal with crazy neighbors, like my neighbor, is to pretty much make sure that they know not to say or do anything in your direction. And that's only because you'll beat their ass. And I'm somehow, I really would just like, I will just grab him by the back of his head and just smash it. I really would. But, you know, I try to be, you know, a pretty positive guy. But this guy, like, if y'all met him, y'all would want to punch him. Everyone that lives in the neighborhood wants to kick his ass. They've called the cops on him so many times. I gotta tell you about this one. Wait, okay. And I know alright, listen. There's a girl across the street. White girl, stripper, kind of pretty, fat ass, whatever. And this guy goes up to the girl, hands her a letter out of nowhere, telling her about his religion, his beliefs, pretty much the same shit he told me, and how he wants her to be his daughter and wife at the same time. Yes, these were her words. She told me this. And it was extremely awkward because I'm like, wait, a daughter and a wife at the same damn time? That's disgusting. Okay, so I'm like, well, and it was funny because at the time, she calls the police on this guy, and she was telling me all the stuff that he's done, and I've naturally missed all this, being at work and all these other places. And she told me that this guy came out of his house, saw her pulling out of her driveway, and drives up the street, and he's running after her car. Like seriously, like he's really just like T-1000 on his ass, like really, it was crazy. And it was so funny because she called the cops on us girls, and this girl, she keeps a pistol. And the cops told the man, the next time you go over there, we have it documented, there is a restraining order, you go over there, she's gonna blow your fucking head off. Now, they didn't put it in those words, but they said, their exact words was, she has the right to use her pistol. And I was just like, damn, because the girl verbally told me that she was gonna blow his ass away. The very next time he comes over there, she said this out of her mouth to me, and it was hilarious. Okay, I tried not. It was so funny because he was all scared when the cops rolled up, and you know, he's a very wimpy guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's too funny. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's crazy, but it goes into my mind like, okay, how many people out there in America is just really fucked up like this? It's you know, kind of shocked something in my mind about a time when this guy then went around putting notes on everybody's mailbox about, I mean, something crazy. I swear it was something along the lines of blowing something up, which is weird, like I said, because he's already from Pakistan, so everyone automatically assumes he's a fucking terrorist. And it's just really funny because this dude is also so strange acting. On top of all the shit he's done personally, then there's his house. Like, if, y'all have to take a picture. Didi, at the end of this, take a picture of this guy's house.
I will.
See it. And like everyone in America will be like, is that the house? Yes, that is the fucking house. Now, keep in mind, when y'all see this, the house changed colors 3 times this past week. Yes, that is true. How he gets all this paint, I don't know, because he doesn't work. But like I said, I assume it's from his family, which they buy this shit just to keep his punk ass busy. And it's funny because this dude, okay, I have a dark green vest in my closet. His house matched that vest. Then I have a shirt with a lime green, like a bright lime green stripe in it. His house matched that color. I don't even have a shirt for what his house matches right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. I need to go shopping to keep up with this nigga. This shit's crazy. Okay, let me tell you, alright. I have a partner that lives on the other side of him. This dude, you know what I'm saying? This dude used to climb this tree in his yard. Now, it's in his yard, but the crazy guy naturally thinks that the tree was in his yard. Now, my kids have also climbed this tree and all that jazz, so everyone has memories with that fucking tree. This guy goes and hacks the bitch down, cuts it down in the middle of the night. Everyone wakes up tomorrow like, and it was funny because the dude whose yard it's in got pissed. He went off on this guy. Like, he really did. It was hilarious because there was cops involved and all this. The cops have been called on this dude so many times. Like, I'm surprised he's not arrested yet. But they're telling us it's coming. But they just actually need some, you know, substantial evidence. And it's funny because the mayor of Doraville, who I'm pretty cool with, she told me that, you know, if I can get anything that, you know, she can go on, she will get his ass up out of there. And I've been trying myself because he's too weird and it creeps me out. And like I said, I don't like being that uncomfortable around my house. Like I said, this is where my kids are, and I defend them very, you know, to the death. You know what I mean? Meaning I'll slit his throat if need be. But I know that's a little dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit that part out.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right because anyone, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody would feel like that.
They feel the same way. Like, say for some reason this guy feels like he wants to go ahead and touch on someone's children. Right, you know, it's right. That's where the conversation gets serious. It's like, oh wait, I'm not playing that. As y'all can see the different colors of the house. Now, I had to hand it to the guy because the guy can layer a whole house in a smooth color very quickly, which to me indicates skill in the painting, you know what I'm saying, industry, I guess. You know what I mean? The guy's a great painter, you know, as far as, you know.
Because he had lots of practice.
Yeah, he had lots of practice, and I cannot believe how many times he's not only painted wood, brick, window sills, and everything else. Like, I mean, the man even painted up under the top roof of the house.
Well, let's go check that out.
Let's check that out. Y'all gotta see this, people.
I mean, he's a great. I mean, look at the precision here.
Right. Well, you gotta show the multicolors right here.
Look at that yellow.
Yellow right there.
Oh my god.
see the yellow
Wait, where's
people?
the orange windowsills? Oh, there they go.
There they are. That's
So
the
we have
orange
red,
windowsill.
blue, and yellow.
And white and red.
Yeah, and white and red, right?
Like my neighbor said, it's a Lego house. Like
It is a Lego. It does look like Legos.
And I said the same thing because we played with Legos as children.
Yeah.
And if she could get a shot of this, it's dark green up under
Is that
the
dark
top.
green?
Yeah, but then you'll see the yellow lined with red.
Oh god.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is dark green. Wow.
Yeah. So people, now as far as his, ability to match colors, it's a little off.
A little questionable.
Yeah, it's questionable, definitely.
But he can paint.
But he can paint. Like I said, he can
hook
layer.
your house up.
Yeah, he can make a smooth color.
Right.
Without all the, what I'm saying, the hints of all the other colors, which I thought was interesting.
It's actually impressive.
Slightly, because it went from dark green to a lime green.